So after the Code Vein trailer dropped yesterday, I did a video analysing the trailer. If you haven't seen that, check it out, there's a link on screen now. So after watching that, I did some research to find out what I could about the world in Code Vein. I found out some information about the world and the character you'll be playing as. In the not too distant future, a mysterious disaster has brought collapse to the world as we know it. Towering skyscrapers, once a symbol of prosperity, are now lifeless graves of humanity's past, pierced by the thorns of judgment. We see these thorns of judgment in the trailer. They've completely shredded this city. We don't know what caused this attack, but what we do know is it did a number on humanity and the majority of mankind is dead. But at the center of the destruction lies a hidden society of revenants called Vein. So not everybody died in this attack. A hidden society called Vein still exists. We don't know if Vein or the Revenants existed before the Thorns of Judgment, but they could be linked to how the Revenants got their abilities. The final stronghold is where the remaining few fight to survive, blessed with gifts of power in exchange for their memories and a thirst for blood. So like the narrator said, you exchange your power for an intense bloodlust, but now we know that you also lose your memories. This makes me even more sure that when the narrator spoke about throwing one's humanity away to resist destruction, he was talking about the concept of what makes you human, like memories, and not just actual humankind. Give in to the bloodlust and fully risk becoming one of the lost, fiendish ghouls devoid of any remaining humanity. So this confirms that the enemies we'll be fighting were once humans that gave in to the bloodlust and became one of the lost. This makes me wonder if this statement is just world building or if this will be a mechanic in the game linked to the player character. I don't know, but it sounds interesting as fuck. Code Vein is a third-person action RPG that finds players assuming the role of a Revenant. So our main character is a Revenant like this statement says. Revenants will also have access to blood veils, devices capable of draining the blood of their enemies in order to enhance their own abilities. So like Souls and Bloodborne, killing enemies will grant you some kind of currency. This time it will be blood, allowing you to level up your character. Blood veils seem to be the mask that covers the character's mouth. You can see the transformation in the trailer, where the veils seem to cover the character's mouth and then transform into a mask that has teeth on it. You can also see that there are tubes going from the mask to the body. This could be how the Revenants turn blood into power. After stumbling into Vein, players are tasked to embark into the world with a companion picked from various residents of Vein to uncover the lost memories and exit out of this new demented reality. Okay, so this is interesting. You don't start in Vein. So does this mean that your character will become a Revenant and not just start as one? Could be. It also makes me think in a previous statement with the blood veils that the humans in this world have developed this new technology to become more powerful to fight against whatever's oppressing them, these new thorns of judgment, whatever caused them. This could mean that the humans are still human, they're just using this new technology and not actually vampires like we originally thought. Coming out with some interesting theories. You pick a companion that will join you on your journey. This makes me wonder if the characters are going to have quests and stories similar to BioWare titles like Dragon Age and Mass Effect. Also, I really hope you can just take another player with you. I'm holding out that this game will have a focus on co-op. The world of Code Vein is dangerous, full of vicious enemies and monstrous bosses to put players' combat skills to the test. So, prepare to die, or dine, I don't know what it is anymore. Exploiting these enhanced abilities known as gifts, players can change their form to increase their strength, weaken enemies, and utilize new weapon abilities with overpowered attacks. Utilizing the vast array of weaponry along with each character's gift, players can adapt and strategize to a variety of battle conditions that suit their playstyle. So this is just like Souls and Bloodborne, where you've always been able to change your weapon just to suit how you enjoy playing the game. I like this because I was scared that this game was going to be more linear in its combat approach, where your character would be built. But so like this says here, you'll have different abilities and different weapons that will be able to suit your playstyle. Very good. So I'm assuming that this game will not have a soul style leveling mechanic, but more of a traditional skill tree with perks that will allow you to perform devastating unique attacks and strengthen your character and debuff enemies. The character's gift could be the claws that we see on this character's arm, or this spear tentacle thing that this girl's using. I don't know. If you do, let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like. Check out the trailer analysis I did yesterday, where I speculated a lot of this information. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'm going to be keeping a very close eye on this game. But for now, people, peace.